Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another broadcast of Jerusalem's Gate. I pray that everybody's doing well. I'm still like 1,000 miles away from home, broadcasting you from a remote location, and wanted to get this news out to you. I tell you, there's so much happening in the last few days. Like today, I just heard that Kim Jong-un made a surprise visit to Beijing to meet with the leader of China. And so, what I wanted to focus on today in a short little broadcast I'm putting out today is the Houthis, Hezbollah, and Hamas. Israel and Saudi Arabia face similar threats. And this is coming from the Jerusalem Post. And they in Saudi Arabia, the Houthis launched missiles last night at Saudi Arabia, and Patriot missiles went into active duty, as you can, for lack of better terms. And it's been really heating up between the Houthis and the Yemen war and Saudi Arabia. Now we make I don't know if you recall the humongous arms deal that Saudi Arabia purchased from the United States. So much is going on with the world. A lot of countries are expelling Russian diplomats, and it's really concerning, really concerning. But let's read some of this article here. I do have a video I would like to say. After this article, I'm going to play a video regarding this topic. So stay tuned for that. Coming from Jerusalem Post once again, Patriot missiles blaze skyward in an epic display over Saudi Arabia around midnight on Sunday as Saudi air defenses intercepted 7 missiles fired from Yemen over Riyadh. Okay, the screen just... It does that sometimes when I'm reporting. It's the weirdest thing. It seems like, and I'm not the only one that happens to, it seems like. Okay, the attack was the largest of its kind since Houthi rebels in Yemen began using ballistic missiles to target Saudi Arabia in response to a wide-ranging campaign by the kingdom and its Arab coalition. A spokesman for the coalition condemned the, quote, aggressive and hostile action by the Iran-backed Houthi group. Spokesman Turkai Al-Malki said it shows the Iranian regime, quote, continues to support an armed group with military capabilities. Now, Iran has a humongous presence in Syria. It seems like Iran, Russia is really preparing for something, or I should say we're all preparing for a possible, what it looks like with these diplomats being expelled, as a sign of pending war ahead of us. Now, that's just an opinion, of course, but I'll keep you updated. Again, I'm 1,000 miles remote location. I'll be returning back home next month, and I'll be reporting from you from a remote location till then. Now, I remind you, there's a video of this coming up. God bless you, and thanks again for the new subscribers. From the bottom of my heart, I say it all the time, I'm both humbled and excited at the opportunity to give you the news with a Christian perspective. Now, before I go to the video, there's some people say, well, why do you support Israel so much? Well, I want to show you why I support Israel so much. Genesis 12:3 gives the exact reason why I support Israel so much. It says, quote, this is God talking, I will bless him that bless thee, and curse him that curses thee, and in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed. So that's the main reason why I support Israel. Now, is Israel perfect? No, Israel is not perfect. Is my country, the United States, perfect? No, they're not perfect, and I don't agree with everything they do, but I still am a U.S. citizen, and I still have a heart for Israel. Genesis 12:3 really hammers it home why we should all support Israel. Now, Israel, I don't think Israel walks on water. Trust me, they do things that I don't agree with either. No one's perfect, and Israel and the United States is not perfect, but it is our country, the United States, and I'm here to support them, and not agreeing with everything 100%. But let's get to this video. I pray it's a blessing to you. With that being said, we'll go ahead and close, and the video is coming up right now. God bless you.
Houthi rebels in Yemen fired 7 ballistic missiles into Saudi Arabia on Sunday, March 25th. Saudi forces intercepted all of them, but falling debris from one missile killed a civilian in the capital, Riyadh. Missiles were also fired at 3 other Saudi cities. A Saudi-led coalition has been fighting Houthi rebels in Yemen for 3 years. Reuters says the Houthis have fired missiles at the Saudi capital 3 times in the last 5 months. When the Houthis launched a missile at Riyadh in November, the Saudi-led coalition imposed a crippling blockade on Yemen's land, air, and sea ports. Saudi Arabia accuses Iran of smuggling weapons into Yemen and giving them to the Houthis. Iran denies arming the rebel group. World leaders across the Middle East condemned Sunday's attacks on Saudi Arabia. Britain released a statement specifically calling on Iran to, quote, stop sending in weapons, end quote, to the Houthis. For United News International, I'm Camberry Caldwell.
Saudi Arabia's air defences have managed to destroy 7 missiles fired by Houthi rebels in Yemen, but 1 man was killed by falling debris in the capital Riyadh. The debris fell on a home, killing an Egyptian resident and wounding 2 other Egyptians, a Saudi spokesman said. We had a very powerful explosion that shook the whole place with sound and wind, and damage occurred in the house. Thank God for our safety, there are no human casualties, only damage to the windows and glass that shattered, that's all. Sunday's missile attacks were on the 3rd anniversary of the war in Yemen. After the Houthis seized Yemen's capital Sana'a, a Saudi-led coalition of Sunni Gulf Arab states launched a military offensive against the Shiite militia in 2015. The Sunni coalition says missiles fired at Saudi Arabia are supplied by Shiite Iran, but Tehran has always denied it. The war has killed more than 10,000 people and displaced more than 2 million. There's now a severe humanitarian crisis in what was already the Arab world's poorest country, and nearly 1 million Yemenis have been infected with cholera.